Hello, this is David William Weissner, and this is another episode of David Speaks. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the soul. The soul is what God imparts to us to give us our immortality. It is a part of the soul, it is a part of God that we all carry in us. It makes us all the sons and daughters of God. The soul, when we die, the soul goes to heaven. Your angel takes it to heaven, and this is where you stay until the time comes when you go back to the earth and reincarnate into another body. This is true for everyone. The body looks different in each incarnation, but not that much different. The soul has a certain energy, a frequency, and every time you incarnate, that soul's energy comes through to whatever body you're in. If you're in a male body and you come into another male body, and let's say you have the same ethnicity and cultural substances, can have a big effect on what you look like because of hairstyle or dress or mode of shaving or whatever it is. But the soul has a shape to it. And that is why people, when they reincarnate, there's always something you could see that is reminds you of that last person that you were. I want to talk about something called aspect theory. Aspect theory is something I've observed over all the adult years of my life. And what it is that the soul can split many times and retain its full energy and just become a new person. You have to look at it almost like the tributaries in a river or the branches on a tree. So let's say we have a tree, and the tree grows up nice and strong, and then it veers off into two sections, two branches, and that is what we call two aspects. And from there, they have their own life, they have their own karma, they have their own agendas. They become two separate people, but they started out as the same soul. And we see that in the case of twins, identical twins. It's not just their DNA is identical, their soul DNA is the same too. And that's one of the reasons why they look so much alike, and they carry in with them a lot of the same personality traits. But then it goes nature versus nurture, and people take on their own personalities. Um, but it's twin souls, not just twin people. And God can make people into as many aspects as He wants. Sometimes people say, well, where are all these souls coming from? Now there's 8 billion people on the earth. There used to be 1 million people. I don't know if there's an unlimited amount of souls or if there's a finite number. That's something I don't know. But I do know that many souls come back in hundreds of aspects, meaning hundreds of twins all around the world. And they don't have to be in the same gender. They don't have to be in the same ethnicity. It could be spread out. That's one way why there's more people than there used to be. Um, Souls are really what it's all about. Souls give us our immortality. Animals have souls, they have animal souls. And when they die, they go to heaven too, and they come back. Sometimes people can have the same animal in many lives, the same soul come back many times. Um, and it's really a beautiful thing. With the aspect theory, you have to understand that we are all the sons of God and the daughters of God. And the frequency I'm talking about is not like a light frequency, it's a soul frequency. And every time you come back, you carry with you your karma, meaning you have to work it out in this life. And the only way to do that, unfortunately, is to live a life, and sometimes that has suffering in it. And suffering is a way to relieve karma. And sometimes it's just because of medical DNA or accidents. But many times, most of the suffering we inherit or we feel in this life has to do with karma of the soul. Now, in a lot of religious beliefs, they talk about freeing yourself of the karma, and so you can go to heaven eternally. Especially like in the Hindu religion, they talk about endless cycles of rebirth, birth, and rebirth. And I think it's true, like the Hindus say, but I don't believe that people come back as animals. Because I think once you're a human being, you stay that way, and animals stay that way. And they don't have karma like people do because we have free will. Animals don't have karma. They rely on instinct. They're very intelligent and they love like us. Any one of us who's had pets, dog or a cat or even a bird or whatever you have, you realize how much love they have to give. And they too have the spark of God in their soul, but they're not made in his image. I mean, human beings are made in God's image. God looks like us, okay? And he made us all in his image as human beings. All right, that's just a short video today. I want to talk a little bit about the soul. And know, when you look at someone's eyes, try to see the soul there that is God. And then maybe you won't hate them for their color or their religion or for their political opinions. Those things don't mean anything. Just know that they're your brother and sister and they're souls like you, created by God. And that's it. So have a good night. Amen to you.